Alright, so this is my printer. I'm going to talk about some upgrades I've made, some issues I've had with it, and if I would recommend the Ender3 Series 1 as a good beginner printer. Alright, come on. So look, I wanted to get into 3D printing. I was trying to see what's a good beginner printer to go with, and I was recommended the Ender3. So went ahead and got the Series 1. Obviously, it's a couple different options, but that was the best one for the best price for a starter. So there you can go right there. Now, I guess really we'll go over some things I've learned in my first 30 or so days 3D printing. So first thing I'll say is 15 days in, I tried to print silk. I'll say that does not print smoothly with the same settings as PLA, so that went downhill. So I had to go ahead and replace my original extruder. I will say went for the Creality direct drive, and I had a decently good 15 or so days of printing. It was a little bit faster, things was moving smoother, but then I guess ran into some type of issue. So you can't really see as good here, but it was around this area. You can see with like some of the gold flakes on it, but it was just grinding and grinding and grinding until it stopped pulling the filament. And some type of screw, some really tiny screw, I want to say it's called an M3 in their setup, but yeah, that came out and I have no clue how to get that back in there. So now we are on direct drive number 2. See here, brand new. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace that. Now, basic things I'll say. The initial plate that it came with, especially for a beginner, not quality, man. Horrible. I mean, destroyed it. I'll say one thing that I did learn over time was raising the temperature of the bed after I've completed my print allowed me to pull things off the bed a little bit more easily. I did still have to do a little bit of prying, but then that was when I decided to make this upgrade here to which you can see it really has a lot less wear on it. I mean, I've done a decent amount of printing in 30 or so days. Maybe I'll do another video later with all the different crap I've printed. But like I was stating, the glass plate is not horrible. It's not horrible, but I was looking into the S1 Pro, and I seen that they have the magnetic plate, and I asked Creality, sponsor me with a new printer, but we'll see if they ever respond. Anyways, so I seen they had the magnetic plate, so that is my newest upgrade. I'm gonna go ahead and put the mag on it here. Now, I'm not sure if this is the same as the one from the Pro, but it looks nice, feels nice. So go ahead and once I replace this direct drive, get a couple prints out, see how easy it is to get it off of there. And hopefully, if you're having issues getting things off your plate, You won't have to make the same mistake as me and be on your second upgrade. Even though realistically, the bed plates were pretty cheap, under $20 or around $20 each, so in the grand scheme of things, I'd say, 3D printing is definitely a nice hobby. I've seen, some people can definitely make some money from it. But as far as would I recommend this printer as a good beginner printer, not gonna lie to you, I don't think so. Just because realistically, I've known some people who've had the same printer and it's lasted for some time, but even then, they've had issues with it themselves. And for the price that you pay, I think this one was like less than $200, but I guess basically get what you pay for. So I'd recommend probably paying the extra $100 or so, getting the Series 3 or S1 Pro, and yeah, definitely get into printing.